Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I got a team right here that I put together around a Z-Wild Charged Koko. Very great lure for Pokemon like Eevee, Magearna, and Chansey, both of which are superior counters, so I'm really looking forward to seeing whether you can use this combination to get some superior sleeps with the Choice Scarf right here. Obviously contrary boosting or Leaf Storms after you use a few. We have Mega Medicham right here mainly because Tapu Koko likes to lure out a lot of bulky grasses. We can just go ahead and U-turn out into Mega Medicham on them and just get off free high jump kicks, which can be very cool. Defensive Landorus-T is our rocker right here. It also provides us a U-turn momentum. Because we have rocks on Landorus-T, I have a Spikes Firethorn right here as our primary fairy and psychic resist, and then finally a defog Tapu Fini with Taunt just so we could keep our rocks and spikes up right here. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And let's get right into today's games. Alright, I got a game right here, and my opponent is running a pretty cool team consisting of a Mega Diancie and a Latios. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Serp can win this one just due to Heatran and Ferrothorn being two Pokemon my opponent has right here. I like the idea of leading off with the Landorus-T on Diancie, trying to pressure that out with Earthquake. This is okay if they're not Specs HP Ice, which... I mean, I could go Ferrothorn as a pivot, but that gives them Heatran, and... I guess I go Fini on Heatran. Let's go Ferrothorn here, as they just go for the U-turn. Okay, so... Heatran does come in. Like I said, I can get Fini in on this, so... This is fine. And I believe what I want to do now is just go right for the Nature's Madness. They are giving me damage on this, which is nice. Just to get up the rocks. I will just defog here, as Tapu Koko comes back in. I don't think I use Landorus as my... Actually, I could do that, actually. But I want to keep it out of range of Diancie if possible. So let's just go back to Ferrothorn here. See what exactly they're interested in doing. They just Thunderbolt. I would never stay in right there. So here I can just go ahead and throw off a Leech Seed. I don't know why they stayed in, but they got a Para, which... I mean, as long as I don't get full Para, that's fine. I don't know why this guy kept on staying in, but he just gave me his Koko. I don't know how he triple Thunderbolt into Ferrothorn. That looks Specs, most likely. This doesn't even kill me, but... Like, I kind of want to keep this healthy for Granite, but at the same time, getting rid of this would mean I really don't have to deal with Moonblast spam for the rest of the game. I live that. But of course I get paralyzed, so what can I do about it? Let's just sack this off now. And go from here. Let's get in my Landorus-T now. It really sucks that this thing's alive, but... Hey, what can you do about it, right? Let's get up rocks as I know they're switching out. And, I mean, this could be their defogger. It might have been... Yeah, this should be their defogger, actually. Let's get in Fini here. Actually, Fini is my new Grand counter, right? What do I need this for? I mean, it kind of does well. I'll just go for the U-turn as they go out into Ferrothorn. This really sucks because I don't know if this has Protect or anything like that. I don't think they run Protect anymore. I'm just going to high jump kick. I thought that would die through it, I'm not going to lie. And once again, I think Landorus is expendable, right? I don't want to take damage on Fini. But at the same time, I don't want this roosting. Okay, they just go for Draco Meteor. That's okay. They go for a couple of Dracos there. That's totally cool. My endgame is clearly with my Medicham. I can get in Tapu Koko here. Hit him up with a U-turn. It was Scarf, okay. I want to force out one of these Steel types. Meaning I think Fini can do that. Fini or Serp. Because this just invites in Medicham, right? And that's what I don't want. I mean, sorry, Diancie. I don't know why did I get full para? This game would be over. Let's go Fini here. And try to bait out Ferrothorn. Yeah, this is what I want. So now what I can do is... I can actually just wear it down for Serp, but I feel as though I need this Pokemon. Or else I'm going to lose to the Gren. This one's tough. I'm going to stay in. As they just Power Whip. This is not the end of the world. I think what I want to do now is just Taunt here to make sure they can't get enemy hazards up, and then just proceed to Nature's Madness again. This is fine. I get in Medicham now. This Diancie is the threat now because it's still alive. That's the issue right here. But I think if they give me this, Koko just kind of solos, which they do. If there's Scarf Greninja with the Gunk Shot, I'm going to really regret that Diancie. Okay, this comes in. Yeah, I think Koko can solo their team. Actually, a Serp can maybe solo too. Moonblast comes out. Let's go Tapu Koko here, burn that Z move, and go from there. Alright, are you Scarf Gunk Shot? If you're not Scarf Gunk Shot, I've won, but... Yeah, Greninja comes out. It has to be Scarf Gunk Shot to have a chance here. They go for Shuriken. Okay, I win the game anyway. After all that, I don't think this is Scarf, the Latios Scarf, right? we're able to go ahead and clean up with Tapu Koko. Yeah, that play with the Deontay was really confusing. You might have wanted to get some more damage on Ferrothorn before trying to go for that kill, but it worked out for them. I'll be right back with another game. Alrighty, got another game right here. If I can lure the AV Magearna with Tapu Koko, I can kind of just win with my Serp on its own, clicking Leaf Storm, so I think that's a good game plan right here. I do know it's defensive Flynium Z Landorus-T, which means I really can't play my Medicham as a lead against that. I can maybe just lead off here with my own Landers, as they're going to lead off with the Lando, right? Because they want rocks up too, is what I'm assuming happens here. I'll just get up my rocks. I know they don't have HP Ice because it's the Z set. Yeah, this is fine, as what I can do now is just go right for the HP Ice. On the off chance they don't want to go Rotom and they would rather just U-turn out here. Yeah, I'm assuming they click a U-turn, right? Nice, so I get a nice 50%. That puts it in Leaf Storm range from Serp, HP Ice range from Koko. Very happy about all of that. Medicham is here though, and this thing's a threat. What do I not need? Do I see Ferrothorn or Tapu Fini being more valuable? I think Ferrothorn is definitely better here. So let's go into Tapu Fini, right? As they just Ice Punch. I'm out of Zen range, so this is actually amazing. I think what I want to do is just Moonblast here. Oh, perfect. This is actually a Pokemon I need damage on. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, come on, just hit the Nature's Madness. That's fine. Maybe I should have Nature's Madness the first time. This is Iapapa Berry. I do know that. I'll just go Ferrothorn here on the Volt Switch. I really don't care about Medicham coming back in. Yeah, as it's obviously going to, right? I don't need Fini, like I said. And they actually I'd get really lucky right there. That really sucks for them. At this point, they should go for the flinch, as they don't get it. Yeah, I just lucked out right there. I gave them the positioning with the Ferrothorn, but I also think that Superior has a really commanding position anyway. Greninja comes in. They go for Hydro Pump. That's fine. I can just go right here for the Power Whip. As I'm assuming, yeah, they'll sack their Landorus-T here. I do miss, so they get some nice Justice right there. I guess it's not really Justice at all, but I'll get out of here on this turn. Greninja is back here. Just U-turn out and get rid of it. I figured they would make some over-prediction. A lot of people like to do that when they're on tilt, and since I didn't need Lando, because I still had Ferrothorn and Serp for cart, it wasn't really that big of a deal. At this point, I can pretty much just go... Just don't want to invite in the cart for free, right? Let's go Ferrothorn here. Let's let the cart come in and force it to Sacred Sword is the idea. Yep, Kartana comes in. I can just go Landorus-T here. I don't need that, and getting the Intimidate off is really valuable. They do go for a knockoff, so they're scarfing into knockoff right here, which makes a lot of sense. I'm actually going to make a double here into my... Actually, that's not worth it. Like, I want to prevent this berry from popping off, right? That was the idea, but there was really no way I could do that at this point. I guess my plays are Koko or Medicham. Probably Medicham here. Maybe I'll hit mine. I mean, I should miss mine because I missed theirs, so... Let's see. I do hit mine, though, so... I get a little bit luckier than them here. Let's see, they have to go Kartana, yeah. And once again, I always use Lando as my sack. I do not need that Pokemon. Sacred Sword. Nope, I was never going Ferrothorn for your Leaf Blade sweep. At this point, I can just go right for an HP Ice, as they're definitely going to sack off that Landorus-T, right? Kartana would come in next. Yeah, I feel like I might have had a chance here anyway, but the miss really sealed the deal because that was their best breaker against me. They lock into Leaf Blade here, which allows me to just get in Ferrothorn, start spamming Gyro Ball. Yeah, this is guaranteeing the game right here because even if that hits, like there's no way Serp plus Medi doesn't win at this point. Yeah, so they're able to knock me out there. At this point, I can just go Tapu Koko, knock them out with the Gigavolt Havoc here, and then Scarf Serp will be able to take care of Kartana. So we're fine right here. There's nothing my opponent can do. I do have HP Fire on this Serp, right? I did put it on there. Good. They lock Leaf Blade here, and I guess their mentality would be they have to crit through Serp, but they don't know that I'm Scarf, so there's that right here. I guess they could lock Smart Strike too. I don't know how much that would do to... Actually, I don't think that would kill this, is their idea. I think they're trying to figure out whether that was AV, whether that was a Thunderbolt or a Wild Charge, because if that was a Wild Charge, they can technically lock Smart Strike right here, and hope that I can't kill them. They do lock Smart Strike, but, like I said, I can just... You're gonna click that again. I go Serp, click HB Fire, and that'll be game right here. So, really big miss, definitely gotta acknowledge that, but I'll take it, and I'll be right back. So I'm getting another chance here to do this without hacks, which is kind of funny. Maybe my opponent will actually hit their moves this time. I'm gonna try to play similarly, but I'm gonna try to make sure this Medicham doesn't get as many free switches as I gave it the other time. This guy leads off with Rotom though, which is a really smart lead. I don't even think I have enough, I should have speed investment for it, so I'll go for U-turn. Get a bit of damage off, and like Ferrothorn being burnt is not even a big deal, so I'll just throw that out here. And maybe just get a Leech Seed or Spike going. Probably a Spike going is okay here. They're gonna Volt Switch out likely. They could just go Medicham now if they wanted. But they do go Kartana, which was a little bit more likely the way I see it. Here I can get in Landorus-T on a knockoff. And I think I just U-turn out. They should go Rotom in case I get a Barox again. And I really want to get in my Medicham. Yeah, this is perfect, because now I get the momentum here. And I believe what I want to do is just Mega Evolve and High Jump Kick. Maybe I'll hit it. I should. Yep, there we go. I don't know why I said I should. It's a 90% chance. Landorus-T can come out here. They're just going for the tie. Okay. You do you, man. I once again can use Ferrothorn, so I do not need Tapu Fini in this game. They go right for Zen, so they're just going for the tie. It's kind of funny how that works. But this is fine. I get to go right here for a Moonblast. Watch this Tapu Fini dodge another. Okay, Tapu Fini, you're not that lucky. Good. Trying to win one of these games with that luck. He did go Landorus, unfortunately. Was really hoping not to see that. The U-turn here is so obvious, but I really can't risk this mon out of everything. I'm going to risk it though, because I can't let my Landorus get weakened for Cart, the way I see it. And if they do something like that, that's perfect. Because I'm pretty sure I just won with my Serp, depending on how they play this Magearna, which I am anticipating to have come out here. They just give me the Lando. Okay, this is great. And they go Magearna. This is exactly what I needed. So I get to Gigavolt Havoc here. I'm at -1, but it's still going to put it in range of Serp. Yeah, it's so much damage. I mean, just Wild Charge. Knock it out. And I think I just win with Serp on its own, assuming I can hit a few Leaf Storms. I don't know if Kartana takes enough. But at this point, they can have the Battle Bond. Do not mind. Medicham, do you take a Shuriken from Ashgren? Greninja Ash against Medicham, because if it does, that's my play. It does take one. So let's go Medicham here. And click High Jump Pick. Nice. And yeah, I think I win. They have to go Cart here, right? Cart does come out. I feel like I keep this. Sack off Lando. I sack off Pharaoh here. Pharaoh's useless. No, but Pharaoh's what prevents like a Smart Strike sweep or whatever. I feel like as long as I keep that alive, I'm okay. They decide to go for a knockoff. So yeah, I think what I do here is I go Landorus-T, get the Intimidate off, just spam Earthquake. They have to knock off again. And my item's already gone, right? So I don't think switching out is going to help them. They have to knock off, yeah. I might have messed up. No, I see what I need to do. I just need to hit a Leaf Storm. This dies to Leaf Storm, right? Kartana. Actually, I have no reason to calc. If they take Iron Barb's chip, then it definitely dies. They do switch out that turn, so very smart. Makes this a little bit tougher on me. But I think if they take damage, Serp can knock it out anyway. Yeah, Serp, that should be Surf Leaf Storm range, and all I need to do is hit one Leaf Storm now. I do not need to hit against Kartana, because I can always switch out and come back in. So that'll kill, and then there's no reason for me to stay in right here. I switch out, U-turn here, and then I come back in and hit in Power Fire. So great play by my opponent going Medicham that turn, but I see how I had to play this endgame, and we were able to go ahead and come through. Glad that I could win this matchup without hacks that time, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got another game right here. My opponent is earning a very clearly full Trick Room team right here. Very weak to Superior, if I can get the Leaf Storm boosts going outside of the Trick Room. Maybe damage on Magearna is necessary, though. I like the idea of leading off here with my Landorus-T. Forces rocks up, and I'm not really too weak to their rocks, so it's fine. Yeah, Serp's the endgame right here. Serp with the Leaf Storm does so well. Uxie lead, right? Oh, hello. Have an Earthquake. This is fine. This is the lead matchup I wanted anyway, so let's go right here for rocks. As this is where Trick Room would go up, so let's go for the U-turn here. I think I just go Ferrothorn and start to spike stack them, in all honesty. I don't think they can actually do anything about that. Yeah, the U-turn out. This thing is now in +2 Leaf Storm range, so I'm really happy about that. Don't I out-slow Camerupt with this? I do. Camerupt comes in. So I have a couple options. I can keep this for Magearna, as I think my option here. So let's go Feeny on the Fire Blast. I'm pretty sure that's out of Earth Power range, so I might be fine here. Let's just go for Nature's Madness. Why is this thing so strong? It's kind of ridiculous how strong this Pokemon is. Alright, well, this just opened up my Koko a lot. I think here I can just go Medicham. Try to hit high jump kick. Smart idea here. Nice. Uxie could come back in. I'll probably just Zen Headbutt, because I don't really have another play here. My other play is getting up another Spike, which is probably my better play here. But let's just go for Zen. Maybe I'll get some luck here. I'm getting lucky. Like, this is my play. That's the funny thing. Okay, they do get their Trick Room back up. That's what I needed. I did definitely get lucky because this thing dies on entry now. They're going to Memento here. They actually just go for HP Ice. I would never go out into my Landorus-T right there. Okay, so Magearna is the issue, right? Yeah, Magearna is their last threat. Besides Magearna, everything dies to Serp, so... Crawdaunt comes in, interestingly. I think against Crawdaunt... Like, Koko looks great late game. Definitely don't want to play that carelessly. Let's go Ferrothorn here. I'm only doing this because I can't let Landorus go down due to Stack Attacka being so prevalent. So I'm able to knock that out. And they have one Trick Room turn left, which is actually perfect for the timing here. And they're giving me damage on the Pokemon that I needed damage on. So this is not going to do a ton, just due to them being, obviously, the set with the thing. Here, let's just go Tapu Koko. Guarantee that I kill this with the Gigavolt Havoc here. They may sack off the Reuniclus, but they give me this, okay. I kept Landorus-T just for Stack Attacka, so... I don't think I can lose to this Stack Attacka under any circumstances. In fact, I can just Taunt it, right? No Trick Room for you. Get some Wild Charge going, and then I think Serp is my endgame right here. If Serp can hit a few Leaf Storms, the Reuniclus cannot set up Calm Minds on it, and that'll be perfect. That should be Serp range, 41%. Stack Attacka doesn't have the best Spit F, so... Let's go for Leaf Storm, knock it out, and all I need to do is hit against this Reuniclus, and I'll be okay. Come on, Serp. Oh, well, here we are. Okay, I'm fine. That got scary. They have to recover here, but they don't have it. Alright, yeah, Fake Out will kill this, and that's going to be game. That got scary at the end. I'm not going to lie, I'm definitely happy about how I played my Landorus-T, kept it alive. Even though it didn't actually come out, it definitely made it to the Stack Attack. It was never a win con for them. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, this next opponent here is very weak to like a late game Serp, as well as just Medicham as a whole. Kinda rips their team apart. So as a lead right here, I really like the idea of Landorus-T leading on Drill. This is perfect, because I wish I was Helmet first of all, but I can just Earthquake here. They're likely Focus Sash. Maybe I can just get a Brox first, actually. Because if they go Zapdos, I want to force a Defog from that. That would be like a better case scenario for me. This Landorus-T is important, so maybe I should just U-turn out here. But then I risk getting Static Paralyzed, which is not something I want either. So let's just go for Rocks. As they do the same right here. Likely about to click Spin. As they are Sash. Let's see if they want to, you know, not spin again. That would be cool. They should spin, but you never know, right? If they want to go Zapdos here, that's fine. I just want to see, do you want to spin or not? Rock Tomb. Well, I'll U-turn here. Just get out of there and take the kill. Sucks to not have Rocks up yet, but Landorus-T is still healthy, which is very big. What actually gives me a good position here? Nothing really. Like, I can go Ferrothorn, it kind of does well against some things. Tapu Koko is fine, because I want to get my Rocks up, and I think this forces out Landorus-T. Could invite in Zeraora now that I think about it. And I'm never going to risk Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko looks great here late game, especially after I get this Zeraora out of the way. This is what I wanted to see. So yeah, let's use Landorus-T here as my switch-in. On a Rock Polish, okay. So they're going for game, but I don't think there's a way this can win yet. Especially now, yeah, there's no way it's winning now. Z-move here, right? What do I not need, actually? Let's play this smarter. Koko I need, Ferrothorn I need. Serp is great late game, and I feel like Feeny is the expendable one. So let's go Feeny here on an edge miss. I feel like I would have lived a +3 edge. Hello? You know what, let me get in here on the Earthquake. I feel like Landorus-T takes this now, but I'm once again gonna go... I'm just gonna go for HP Ice. Get rid of this thing while I can. Yeah, I would have taken the +3 edge, but now I'm weakened, which is scary. My opponent still has good win conditions like Mimikyu. They go out here into Zapdos. At this point, they're just going for game with every Pokemon. It's very confusing. I feel like there's no way Tapu Koko dies to anything, like even a Z, so I'll bring it out here and click a Z of my own. This should be Gigavolt Havoc. If they are Inferno Overdrive with the Z Heat Wave, that's how I die. Oh, that just straight up kills, so I guess that's game. No, this lives. This definitely lives. But now I'm weak to Mimikyu. Zeraora comes in. Plasma Fists is their play. I can go Serp right here. I'm hoping not to take a knockoff this turn. That would suck. Ah, they go for knockoff. Do you have Fire Punch too is the thing? If you're not Fire Punch knockoff, this could be okay. In fact, I think I just win. HP Ice? That's not killing. Alright, so I'm in Shadow Sneak range, but that's fine. I'm actually surprised that's what you would try to do at this point. I'm gonna lose to Magearna late game, aren't I? I can already see that. Okay, let's just get the Intimidate off while we can. Use this as a death fodder. Go here into Ferrothorn. Click Gyro Ball. Life Orb Shadow Claw is gonna do a lot. I think I just lose to Magearna, unfortunately, unless they miss like their attacks. Oh, is that the best thing you have? Alright, well it comes down to whether or not you hit a Focus Blast, which is funny. Oh, you only have Flash Cannon? Yeah, GG, man. Definitely, had they had Focus Blast right there and hit it, I'm pretty sure I lost to just Thunderbolt, but the Hyper Offense matchups, you really gotta, you know, decide what you want to preserve your counters for. It was able to work out for me right there. I'll be right back with another game. Alrighty, got the next game right here. Scarf Serp kind of just smacks this team right here. Even though it resists like a Zapdos and the Mawile right here will not appreciate my Leaf Storms after a few boosts, so let's just lead off here with my... I think Lando T. No, because they have double water, and I'm actually anticipating one of those to lead. So maybe just Ferrothorn here is better. This is like worst case scenario. But I'll try to pivot to Lando here. I'm able to get it actually, that's really nice. I can get up a rocks here as they decide to go out into their own Landorus-T. I'm just going to U-turn out here. I do not mind taking a hit. I can live one of anything. And just by doing this I get a Medicham. So yeah, here we are. Click Ice Punch here. They may go Primarina, I could see that for sure. They may also just try to go Zapdos for a Static Para if they really just don't want to not try. But that would essentially make them lose the game to Serp. They actually go Lele and it ate it up, huh? It's actually kind of tough. Okay, let's go Ferrothorn. As they double to Grand, this is better for me. I was kind of anticipating not the Grand double. What did you expect, Lando? Oh, that's annoying. But, I mean, I guess it's not the biggest deal in the world. Let's get rid of them, and then force out this Mawile again, see what we can do. I can defog in front of Primarina if I really have to, which I do, so there's that. Mawile is here, Mawile is now. Landorus-T comes in, takes the knockoff rather easily. Just go for U-turn here. Like, I don't even know if I want this getting poisoned, that's the issue. You know what, whatever, come in here, Medicham. I can just Ice Punch here. They're likely going to sack off the Tapu Lele if I had to guess. I don't know what Scarf. This is not Scarf, right? It was Scarf Lele. Come here. I would be very surprised if you're double Scarf Fairies. They actually double to Lando, so they're trying to dance around this thing pretty nicely here, actually. But you just broke your team down with this, so I'll take it. I think I guaranteed win this, assuming I can hit some high jump kicks. Sucker Punch comes out. Didn't even kill me, that's funny. Defensive Landorus-T is way too bulky for that. Is this agility? It's not agility. Okay, I think this just comes out and wins. Just go for a Gigavolt Havoc here, knock that out. They have to be Scarf Lele, which I guess they are, but even that's not going to be able to beat this. Yeah, they just forfeit. They can't win the game from that position. They let my Medicham do a lot more work than it should have, and I'll take it. I'll be right back with one final game. Alright, and we're wrapping up the live with a rain matchup right here. Very tough rain matchup too. They have like a perfect rain team for my sort of build right here, because they have like the Ferrothorn, and they have Swampert for the Koko. So if I was grass not on Koko, this would be better. Let's lead Feeny here, as they lead Koko. Okay, well, here we are. I think I go Landorus-T. I don't think I let my Ferrothorn take damage for, you know, the Kingdra and the Swampert. That sounds like it would just be a bad idea. Landorus-T is expendable. I just want to try to get my rocks up. They could HP Ice right away, but I feel like they're going to U-turn or Volt Switch, if anything. I hope we see a Volt Switch. That would be great. If they HP Ice right away, I could be in a tough spot, but even then, I can still try to go for an endgame with maybe Scarf Serp. If I can live too, that would be nice as well. Let's see, are you making the play or not? Nah, they just do it. Yeah, that's definitely an offensive one too. Well, now I'm in a bad spot. Okay, well, I'm gonna make the pivot. I probably should have made this pivot first, but like just taking the damage right here is so bad for these two. Okay, there you go Pelipper. Misplay on my part right away for sure. Should not have done that. Here I'll just go for Power Whip, as they may Scald. Don't burn me. Nice, because I just want to force this thing to roost up and get in my Feeny here. Actually, wait a minute. You can't roost on me. Yeah, take a super effective Power Whip, if you don't mind, if I do. Let's go for Power Whip again. I forgot that's how that works. They should just go Ferrothorn. Yeah, that's their play. And I can try to get my rocks up again. Yeah, if I get rocks up, I'm in a good spot here. So let's try doing that. I would like to weaken this too. They double to Koko. It's a good double. Maybe I should have just Power Whipped again. But I always go Ferrothorn here. Doesn't give the Pelipper the roost. It will invite in maybe the Swampert this time. Thunder. Just drop a Thunder. Okay, they didn't pair me though, which is the bigger part here. Just Power Whip again. I went hard Halucha. Okay, let's go Tapu Koko here. Let me just make sure that... No, Z under terrain will... I mean, I don't need to Z under this terrain. There's an SD. If you're Poison Jab, I just lose. But let's Wild Charge here. They have Acrobatics. I'm able to live the recoil. That's why I didn't drop the Z right there. It could still be useful against, like, Ferrothorn. Kingdra... Why did Kingdra come out? Trying to bait a Z move? Good bait, but, like, you just gave me damage on the Serp switch and don't really understand that play. You're gonna make the double again until you're... Actually, my player is Taunt, no hazards, yeah. Don't get those up, please. As here I can just go Landorus-T. They'll likely just attack me finally. He keeps on making this offensive double, but it's not really helping you at all. Pelipper coming back in, maybe? D-Gleam, never happening. I just go for Power Whip every time. Any damage on Ferrothorn is really good for me, so I'll take it. And at this point, if I can get in my Medicham to click high jump kick, I'm going to be in a great spot as well. I'm really glad I thought about that roost. They give me Pelipper, just hit, nice. So now once rain is gone, for good. So this puts me in a really commanding position here. I just gotta really be careful about their... What do they even abuse this with right now? Kingdra, I guess, right? I just attack it though. Draco Meteor? Yeah, I'm not switching out. I could go Feeny, actually. Feeny's not a bad play, but I would rather just keep in Ferrothorn here. They tried to go for, I guess, Draco crits, but I don't think they have a way out of this game. Tapu Koko cannot touch me. Swampert has to come in. It doesn't even kill me, so they have to hope they Earthquake crit. I guess if they have superpower, that could be a win con. That doesn't kill. Yeah, and I just get rid of them right there. So yeah, this is over. There's nothing they can do. It's not Roost Koko, right? Yeah, they just got out of the game. We're able to go ahead and, even after a terrible turn 1, I was able to go ahead and get a pretty commanding win right there. That's going to be the live. I very much enjoyed using Z Wild Charge Tapu Koko. I hope you all enjoyed watching me use it. And the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. I'll see you next time.